Okay, good. So, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm just testing out the streaming uh, tool that I just downloaded. That's the OBS. But the objective of this particular live stream will be I'll be going through the model of Hulu's platform. I might probably build a streaming platform like for movies or probably cinemas and all of those things. So I have to do some research to see how the those in the game are already doing it. So let's see. Okay, so it has four elements in its modal view. That's the horizontal view, the navigation buttons, the one that moves it to the right. I think the elements have already been pre-populated. So yeah, that's on the general look of the horizontal scroll. And then the titles. Okay, so it has a general title for each of the categories as well. And it comes with the categories, yes. So it comes with the categories and the title of the movie. I think ideally when you click on this, it might show you. Actually not logged in yet, so I'm just seeing how their platform sort of works, especially on the movie modal. Okay, so basically, I think it's just the same concept that runs through the entire thing. We have documentaries, critically acclaimed movies, and blah blah blah, family movies, and all of those things. Okay, let's see the fonts that they use for this particular. Okay, so it's a deal with a particular class. That's for the titles. I think they apply what's the font size? It's a font size of 18. Anything greater than the size of a tablet. And let's see the media queries. Hmm, so okay, so it's some in the opposite direction and then some in uh, the mean width, anything greater than that. So this tablet size, anything greater than the size of a tablet, and then this is anything greater than the size of a mobile phone. So this kind of like an iPad or something. Okay. Um, this is how I go to my any UI UX that I have to build or sort of build an idea around it. So we have that one sorted. Okay. And then let's see the titles of the categories that have been labeled. So they have a class called simple title. I think we'll have to create a unique uh, React context uh, component actually to handle that. So this 18 pixels. I think Netflix defines its font sizes in view with so that you can automatically, they just have to specify it once. It will scale, it will scale across the views. So uh, if you are using Firefox developer version, you can convert the values by simply clicking the font, and then the font size will be there, and then you can change the unit, and it will do the calculation and populate it for you so that you can basically use it. I think if I'm to work on this, I'll be using the view width to make life way easier. And then let's see, next ones. So let's see the container for the scroll item itself. Let's see this let's slider. So click the rules. Okay, that's it. And then we have the wrapper. I think this is that. Okay, so it's a flex with a no wrap. Okay, I think you know how to go about that one. Flex no wrap. And then um, what else? What else? What's the font size of this? Go to the fonts again. That's 14 pixels. And let's see if they did any modification to the font opacity. Okay. Basically, this code is supposed to bring ellipses to the text if it elapses the width of the defined width of this card. So that's the card. And if it elapses it, it will just put ellipses as we can see over here. Then okay, so this is the inner element. Let's see the outer element. Let's let's basic. The width is two um uh how big is the width? So this is the entire slider item. And then this one element. Okay, I think I have to check on what this flex basis is. Still learning about flexbox though. Flex basis. Okay, specifies the initial length of the flex item. If element is not flex, like it's not flex of flex, okay, we'll have no effect. Okay, let's try it try it out and see something. Okay, so the flex basis is basically the width. Okay, uh, so this is how I also get to learn new things. So this me on a regular. So I'll be doing a lot of these sort of streams on my personal YouTube account. So you can subscribe to this account as well. But I'll be if I'm to build anything of that sort, I'll probably share it over here on my YouTube channel, my main YouTube channel, which is Cosby Roads. Uh, I teach about front end, React, anything coding. Um, I'm a full stack developer as well. So you can check out some of these videos for so just search Cosby Roads in the on YouTube, and that will be the first item. You just click and subscribe. Hit the subscribe and also ring the notification bell. Yeah. So I'll be doing a lot of these streams over here at uh, this my sort of personal account. Okay, so flex basis is basically the width of. So let's check the flex grow. Think when it sets to 0, it shouldn't. Okay, okay, flex grow is already here. So let's check the definition. Flex grow property specifies how much the item will grow relative to the rest of the flexible items inside the same container. Note if element is okay. So if you do display flex, it wouldn't mind you. It's very that's what it is. Okay. So over here, um, it's child of type 1. So let's do 14 here and see. Okay. Does it based on percentages or think that's based on ratio? So we'll calculate the weight of the entire container and then apply a particular ratio to it. So this when you divide this entire thing amongst one, two, three, four, 5 elements. So it means when you divide this width or this box into 5, the weight that you see here is one of them. And then the three that you see over here is it means three of this. So you can fit three of this orange orange box inside this bluish light blue as it's specified over here, light blue box. Okay, so that's what that one does. Like to go. I think I may need that one a lot on this particular project. And then the flex shrink. So over here, flex shrink, flex shrink. Specify how the item will shrink relative to the rest of the flexible item inside the same container. Okay, let's see. Sorry. So type 2, flex shrink is 3. Uh, Flexbox can get a little bit confusing sometimes. Let's get to revise on it from time to time. Okay. So flexion. uh, Hmm. One, two, three, four, five. One, two, three, four, five. And then it says the type two, which is this one. So does it mean like one, two, three, four? And then you divide one by three. It's already like shrink. It grows. It shrinks at one. So you just divide it into two. If it's set to three, so it's more like the number minus one. So indirectly, two of this light blue will fit in this orange container. But if you do it like this, over here, the flex has been set to shrink one. Flex shrink should be one. And then the unique one said they've assigned it to shrink like three times, which will be n minus one. So 3 minus 1 meaning two of this shrink 3 elements, which is the second object or element, will fit into one of them. As I said, Flexbox can get a bit confusing, so sometimes you just have to practice to get your head around some of these things. But so far, so good. So indirectly, the shrink does the opposite of the flex grow, sort of. Okay. So I think I'll have to rewatch this particular stream to properly understand it well. Okay, we have to those that build this particular thing with Flexbox. Consistent. You can play with this. Uh, anyway, that's something that just came up. So you can click that to play with it and you can copy the code from there for your animations. I think this element repeats itself. And then let's see this container. Let me try and zoom out a bit so I can see it well. Okay, copy modal. Modal copy. I think it should be in the title. Oh, okay. Wow, that's how deep it goes. Okay, so that's the title. It's 809 pages long, okay, which is below. So this element has been pulled up. Okay. Then the masthead. So max height is 100 meters. Okay. Yeah. So as I say, has been pulled up. So it's positioned absolutely to the modal element itself. So yes, I think this was built with React as well. So it's yeah. So it's using a production build of React. That's the video head. Okay, so this like the overlay, and then this the text. Okay, so the overlay, uh, let's see. Okay, only for the element inside. I think. Okay, so it gives it a unique touch. I see. Interesting design. Okay, and then the collections. Okay, bottom is 200 pixels. Okay, so as I said, it has been pulled up. So if we remove this, you realize it will come down eventually. So let's add a transition of, let's say, 2 seconds, and then all. Sorry, all. So when I bring this up, it will take uh, ease. Okay, so I think um, okay, so I can uncheck this exactly. Amazing things you can do with code. Okay, that was just for fun. Okay, so I think I'll be trying to build this particular thing and see how I think a similar design is being applied. Let's see the font family that's being used in this particular Hulu build. It's automated ID, simple, blah blah blah. Okay, so you can check this parts to see all fonts on page. I think that's their own unique font. Let's try and see if we can get a replica from Google Font um, equivalent. Okay, so from here, I think railway and then monocerat. Let me see. I haven't seen monocerat. I know of Montserrat. Using font.google.com, and then come here to search monocerat. Yeah, so I think they were trying to type Montserrat. Montserrat. I think this a similar variation to. I think I like this. This will look good on streaming websites. Okay, I may have to have a look at that. So normally I just add the ones I need, and then which normally I add uh, all the fonts up to think 600 or 700. I have the 400. Yeah, 600. I think 800, 900. These are quite outrageous for me. Unless you're working on a very huge artwork that needs to be displayed on a very large screen, feel free to go for that. But no one is putting a cap on your head. You can just design with whatever that you deem reasonable. So all the so you say Montserrat or alternate. Yeah, I think I like this font. So um uh, so this is basically how I go about doing research from a number of websites, trying to get a good UI UX design. So now that we have that, I think I've already seen your way, and it's nowhere near what you see over here. That's why I'm not even bothering myself. Let's check your way out. Okay, I think it's close. It's too. It has shortcuts like this particular W. Let's check if we have anything W over here. Okay, so you see how soft or like it doesn't have that sort of X at the top as we see it over here. Yeah, so that's why I said it's nowhere near right. So so yeah, there you have the W. It will be the Montserrat alternate is will be the best for this sort of project. Okay, thanks for watching my stream. Probably boring. Okay, thanks Hulu for the design as well. So we'll keep learning from bigger companies for better things. Have a nice day, and don't forget to subscribe and like this particular stream or video. See you on another time. Ciao, ciao, ciao.